low shot went straight through the Crystal Palace wall from a free kick by Willems. Unfortunately for Town, Donovan was first on the scene. 2-2.
Number 12, Butterfield, to take this one. To Campbell. Campbell trying to come inside too, he does. Great move by Campbell, super stop by Myra. Absolutely brilliant move there by Grimsby Town on this right-hand side. It is a subject by Smith, the net. It's played by Donovan. The number 10 is going to score. He's missed, in fact. It's Campbell had an open goal there. Here's Flynn. Good ball by Flynn. On towards Parkinson. Super ball by Flynn. Parkinson! Oh, what a super strike by the youngster. He's done it again. What a great ball by the number 25 ball right out. Here's Parkinson. Can he do anything with this? Come on, Parky. Parky's going to have another go. Oh, it's a super shot by Parky. And a great stop by Danny Coyne. Oh, he's done well. Really done extremely well to get that ball in. Still Kumas. It's gone in. There's the second goal. Kumas has scored it. It's Tranmere 2. Grimsby Town 0. What a super ball. And didn't he do well to get that ball in? Absolutely brilliant. Danny Coyne for the second time this afternoon.
Across the ball with the throw. To Burnett. That's a Fosterfold. Puts the ball into the box. Donovan heads on. Caldecott slipped at the vital moment. Oh, and a back and it's a goal! Number 5, Craig Fleming puts it past Andy Marshall. And that was down to Harrying in the Town defence, in the Norwich defence there. With 3 minutes of injury time, 3 minutes of stoppage time to play. The ball's cleared, and now Nielsen, can he beat him with the pace? And he's being held off here, and he's through. It's Nielsen, and it's in! In off the post, a cracking goal, and that should finish them off. Nielsen just stands there, comes over to salute the crowd. That was all about strength, power and accuracy. And you can hear what the Town fans think about that.
could be awkward. Nielsen with a touch on. Donovan, Caldicott going outside him, still Donovan. Cuts back into the middle now, didn't really look up. Willems outside the area and well over the top. Nicholson. Back to Cooper. That's a good looking little ball. They were looking for offside, they've not got it. Real chance here. Oh yes. No defending at all from Town. I've got a feeling it was Rob Matthews. Butterfield with it. Once again towards Livingston, got a touch, Nielsen, still Nielsen, back inside, there's men there, Livo's one of them outside the area, Wayne Burnett, oh yes! What a strike, an absolute peach. The man is down and injured in the penalty area, you won't see a ball hit better than that. Well, Matthews had a shot in the first half that went over the top, but that was an absolute screamer. Nothing Jones could do about it. Wayne Burnett, first goal of the season.
Nobody wide for him. And eventually gets it through to Campbell. Now back for Butterfield. Well, that fell for Livingston. Oh, not too far away. It wasn't actually Livingston, it was Gallimore. Unlucky from him. Taken short and quick again. That's the header there. And that's going to be David Nielsen. Open the scoring for Grimsby. Good set piece. 1-0 to Town. 42 minutes of the game gone. And I think it's fair to say David Nielsen's happy. And I think he's going to get booked. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Officialdom gone mad. Oh, in it comes. Falls for everybody. That's in. That's number 5. I think that's Paul McCarthy. And that's Wycombe Wanderers' first goal in the 3rd round of the FA Cup. And it brings towards the equaliser.
Nicely worked though by Town. Sorvell, good run again. Look at this Town defence exposed. Cut back easy, easy peasy. Rob Holtz, but it was Mark Rivers again getting away with his pace. Kevin Donovan, nicely off to Campbell, needs a first time ball, that's what it's got. Livingston at the near post. Oh! As I said, I wouldn't have liked to have picked the man out of it. There was a lot of men attacking it at the near post, and I presume it'll probably be much the same again. There you go. Yep, easy. Oh, it's easy. Rob Holtz again gets his second goal. It was a right ball in, nobody followed the man. Nielsen's ball, edge of the area, chance here, Donovan, great goal. Town well and truly back in it now, good finish. Pinch back from Crew, by Crew. Sorvell. Good run. Great run. This is a good chance. 3. Yep. Defence went missing again. Mark Rivers. Good little ball inside. Rivers makes it 3-1 to Crew. Wycombe Wanderers kicking off, immediately giving the ball away. Kevin Donovan, who appears, by the look of that, to be playing orthodox right wing. Steve Livingston, space, left-hand side. Oh, bad ball by Livo. This is where you want your Menno Willems and your Dave Gilberts and Kingsley Blacks and people like that. Good left peg. Let's see whether Wycombe have got one. They have. And in. And in. Well, Danny Coyne had it covered, there's no question about that. Edge of the area, nobody attacking it. 2-0. Great strike. Well, Wycombe are in charge now. Michael Simpson. Great strike by Simpson. Right-footed now, coming in. Not a bad one. Nicely off. Jeffrey, yes! Beautifully chested down by Steve Livingston. Great finish by Michael Jeffrey. Very good goal. Great goal by Jeffrey. Very good strike. Another corner. Look at this. Easy. No marking. Mark Rogers this time.
You've booked Middleton on Saturday for that.
Into midfield, Willems nicely on the chest. Paul Groves makes it easy for David Smith, who was hurried into his clearance, but he still found Jeffrey. Oh, Jeffrey's done well again. He was under pressure, made space into Darren Moore. Kevin Donovan, yes! Oh, it's a belter. Another one from Kevin Donovan. From that position, he is absolutely lethal, and so it proves again now. But great skill by Michael Jeffrey. His shot was hammered into Darren Moore. Fell very nicely indeed for Kevin Donovan, who didn't want a second invitation. 1-0 to Grimsby Town. John McDermott in well. And Burnett. Donovan again. Jeffrey is available right-hand side. He goes forward for Kevin Donovan. Great back heel. John McDermott. Yes! 2-0! Livo completed the job that the other two had set up. Kevin Donovan and John McDermott between them. John McDermott would have loved to have got himself onto the score sheet. It wasn't to be, but it was his shot driven in that couldn't be held by Flaven. It fell to Steve Livingston, and I think, well, most of us would have fancied that chance from there. Livo certainly did it. It's 2-0 to Grimsby Town. Nice little back heel. As it quarters out, that's the thing. Ooh, oh, what a save! What a save! You see Town looking dangerous when they go for it going forward, but we've just lost that little bit of impetus. That's got to be offside. No, he's run past Enwar. Yep. Well, he ran straight past Enwar. I've got a feeling that it's number 10, Lee Bradbury. Poor goal if you're the Grimsby defence. Probably been coming for a while.
It was a disappointing month, especially after we did so well in October, winning 4 out of 5. We lost a home game in November, bad weather, Birmingham at home, and the Wolves game that had been postponed back in October was rearranged for November. As a result of all that, we finished up with a sequence of 4 away games. Watford was 1, and they were top of the league at the time, which was difficult. The scoreline flattered them that day though. But it was a disappointing month. For the Wolves away, we were poor. And it meant we were back to square one, having got ourselves to nearly halfway at the end of October. We went right back to square one, you know, by the beginning of November. It was probably our worst run of the season. I think that was a spell of only 1 point in 6 games, which ran into the early part of December. I went to Mulder to see Knut Vostervold, and in fact I went to watch a striker in truth, but he caught my eye. You know, he was captain of the team. He'd been in Norway a long time. I thought a fresh challenge in England might be good for him. You know, he's a good type, good professional. So we proceeded with that. We'd had injury problems at left back. Menno Willems was recommended to us, and he came over for a week or two's training. Good young player, couldn't get in the team, regular at Vitesse Arnhem. We decided to take the plunge there with a 3-month loan. With foreign players, you must do a minimum 3-month loan. You know, 2 months of paperwork and work permits and to-ing and fro-ing, and it was, you know, it was frustrating and difficult. We were hoping it was going to be a game against Palace, you know, when there were 2 Chinese players on the same pitch, but it wasn't to be. Finished up making his debut against Norwich. But he did well in that. We won that game, and we won the next game against Preston as well, which was, you know, back-to-back wins, I think, for only the 2nd time. And, you know, he settled in very well considering there's obviously off-the-field problems, but so far so good. December was decent, with a postponement as well. We were just poised, and you were hoping that coming out of the Christmas and New Year period, we'd be able to kick on during the month of January and we had some fixtures on paper that weren't the most difficult in the world, and we're hoping that we could get, you know, some distance between us and the bottom 3. But of course in January you have the added complication of the FA Cup. Probably the low point of the season, I would think, thus far. The Wycombe game, I rotated the players. To be honest, we should have won the first game, but we didn't. They only really had 15 minutes of the game when they scored, and Danny made a wonderful save to give us a replay. We were poor, especially defensively and at set plays in that replay, and deservedly lost. And again, you know, I'd rotated the players. Crewe, strange game. The first 20 minutes we could have been 2 or 3 up. And they gradually came into the game, and their pace on the break with their wingers caused us all manner of problems. And at the end of the day, it was the 2nd consecutive defeat, and after that there was a lot of work to do to restore some morale and restore some belief amongst the supporters, and the Portsmouth game was absolutely key, absolutely crucial. And with it taking place on 4th round day, you know, it was doubly important that we won it, and we managed to do that.
but this is about as strong a side as we're able to put out at the moment, and we're going to look forward to a good game of football here this afternoon. David Smith with the early ball forward, dealt with by Steve Davis. Another chance for him to get the ball away. And Mitchell Thomas. Well up by Anwar. Little again. Well in by Willems. Jeffrey. Taking it on from Campbell. Clips it to the back post. Men coming in and taken off Donovan. Drives it in. Yes! Oh, coming round the back, it's Zagenwa! Brilliant corner, straight through, spearing through the defence. Zagenwa gets his first goal for Grimsby Town, and it's a great header. They didn't pick him up. He got away at the back post. I just hope the referee doesn't take the shine off it. You can understand Zagenwa celebrating his first goal in English football.
Willems will want to see in this alongside Stuart Campbell. And Hua and Groves forward from the back for Grimsby. Campbell delivers it. And the ball's gone in. Banks beat to it. And Grimsby Town find themselves in front with Campbell's free kick. And the header from skipper Paul Groves is too good for Steve Banks. And Grimsby Town find themselves in front. Franson, here's Paul Hansen, Ricketts. Coyne gets a hand to it and makes the save. Farrelly. John O'Kane. Ricketts with a header. And save Danny Coyne. Got Paul Hansen outside him. Hansen, this men at the far post. Bergson has scored. Gundy Bergson starts and ends the move, which results in an in-play. Ball by Hansen, straight to Kevin Donovan. Links up with Mike Jeffrey. Jeffrey's cross far post. John O'Kane gets ahead to it. That'll be a free kick to Grimsby as O'Kane. As always, thank you very much indeed for your continued support. Free kick into the near post and it's gone in, and Nhua has done it. The Chai central defender has done it. The delivery from the left hand side, and Nhua. Farrelly looks for Michael Ricketts. Franson in there quickly, chance for Paul Hansen. And Paul Hansen ties it up at 2-2. The long throw from Gareth Farrelly.
Nicely done by Donovan. Willems, left-hand side is free. Benoit. Willems. John McDermott. Willems again. That's the ball. That's Gallimoore's come. It's a great run by Gallimore. Good control. Corner kick. Great ball by Willems, and Tony Gallimore did tremendously well. But it is another corner for Town. Floated in once more. Noir is there. Away from the foot of the post. Gallimore floats it back into the penalty spot. There's a man lying offside, which I think... Still Bernard. The overlap's being made. Nobody's run with it. Poor defending this by Town. And it comes straight back out to Bernard. Space to plonk it in, which is exactly what he's done. Dyer makes it 1-0. It was disastrous defending from the moment the overlap was made. Nobody followed the overlap. Yeah, could put a bit of swing on it. Town have got a two-man wall here now. Still good distance. Goes for the clip in. Oh, no marking. No marking. Dyer, still no marking. What poor defending. Steve Hayward got the first shot in. Danny Coyne blocked that. It fell for Dyer. Nobody was marking Dyer, who was a loose man.
Sorry about the young ball boys as the team took it off. As I said, we had a few technical problems here, but game now on, and Town playing from right to left. Chance now for Grimsby. Donovan, ball into the area. Oh, blocked on the line there, and that really was a good job. Armstrong was there, because that was a pretty. Chance now for Grimsby. Oh, dear me! What were the Town defenders doing? Clare there, given an opportunity. Because Grimsby as an attacking force have practically been non-existent since the first 5 minutes of the second half. And then, as indeed here, the shot comes in. Nico Varson has to grab it at the second attempt. Launches it forward, but...
I reckon that's probably Branch and Galley imposing himself. Willems looking to spread it. Danny Butterfield. John McDermott. Donovan ahead of them. McDermott inside Donovan. Oh, nicely away. Still going, still going. Tackle coming in and doing its job. Donovan goes back for some more. Did well. Willems. And the usual format here is that Campbell will knock this short. Then it comes deep. Men coming in, and oh, good jump by Peter Handyside. Paul Groves looking over his shoulder. Proudlock was there. It's going to be a foul. No, it's Naylor, I reckon. We'll find out in a moment. 65 minutes gone. Oh, in. Deflected and in. Tony Dinning will claim it. Hammered away, Proudlock the only man forward. Taken on Peter Handyside, the challenge will have to come in. Great effort. Oh, what a good goal. We stood off, let the man attack us, and that's the end result. That is a good goal. Great strike. Nothing Coyne could do about it. And Town are well and truly dead and buried. Rob Gear and Wayne Gray. Wimbledon kick-off, this of course being a rearranged fixture. There is no Willems tonight, as Graham says. Menno Willems is on the bench. Campbell slots it onto the penalty spot. It's in there! Wide of the mark, and it was Paul Groves doing what he does so very, very well. He beat his marker, he beat the goal. Holloway. Good ball, look at the space. Gallimore was exposed, he didn't get back. Into the middle, and that's in. Oh, easy stuff. Haji Mang, by the look of things, puts the ball into the back of the net. It was a great break. Gallimore didn't recover. Good long throw. In it comes again. Men there. Bradley Allen was one of them. There looks to be hands going in there. There was certainly a green sleeve. There was certainly a green sleeve go up in the air. Interesting. Yes! Well, is it Zhang Enhua? At the death. Almost 425 minutes of football played without a goal. It's Zhang Enhua meeting it at the near post.
We were just saying before the game, it's the most we've ever seen Grimsby bring to Loftus Road, I think, from a crowd point of view. Ball played in, but it's wide, and it's Lee Harper playing it forward. Crouch is there, Kiwamya. It's very well played. As the ball comes in, chance here now, Murray! Oh, good save by the goalkeeper. Murray took that first time. Real opportunity for Queen's Park Rangers there. Peacock now. Plays the ball in, Crouch is there, gets his head to it, the header comes in, oh, great save by Danny Coy in the Grimsby goal. Good bit of intense pressure there from QPR. This is Knight. Ball played through now, Kiwamya! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper. And that's the third time Danny Coyne has made an important save this afternoon. And now it's Peacock. Here's Darlington. Ball played on, good ball, Ian Barraclough gets it across, Crouch! Oh, great save again from Danny Coyne. Superb cross from Barraclough, right, well, anyway, so it's Knight, oh, chance here now, Rangers, it doesn't matter how it goes in, Danny Coyne again. That goalkeeper, where does he come from? Double save there. All I could see was the ball in the back of the net there, but out came a hand. And there we are. QPR 0, Grimsby 0, 63 minutes. Over it comes, the header! Saved again, Danny Coyne! So unlucky, Rangers. Now it's Burnett. Little flick on to John McDermott. McDermott's there. And a free kick, challenged by Chris Kiwamya. So a free kick to Grimsby Town with about 10 minutes left of this first division game. QPR 0, Grimsby Town 0, and Grimsby with one of their rare second half attacks now. Over it comes, the header comes in, oh no! An own goal! Grimsby Town have scored a priceless goal, and for their own survival, that's quite unbelievable. An own goal, and Mark Perry has got a knock to the head, of which the referee wants attention to straight away.
Donovan, nicely on, picked off by Birmingham, Addy Bowler. Wayne Burnett left it behind. Curtis Woodhouse gets the ball inside now through the middle. He's looking for Johnson, and Wow is there. Johnson's still there. It's in the net. Bad defending by Town. Straight through the middle. Can't decide to play with it there, though. He finally gets it off to Kevin Donovan. It's a great ball. Michael Jeffrey. Bennett's done well. Cornwall can't complete it. Lovely ball by Donovan. Jeffrey just couldn't quite lift it enough. We're into the second minute of added time. Canmore's ball coming in. They're asking for handball. It looks like Alan Poughton's a man with it. Well, let's hope. Keep them crossed. Alan Poughton against Bennett. Yep. 1-1. Just what we wanted. Right on the stroke of half-time. Back in the game. Once again, Campbell goes across for the short. Donovan's going to hit this in. Paul Groves off the line, off the bar, and over the top. Zhang Enhua hit the bar, I think it was.
Only half cleared. Here's Forbes, and the shot was blocked into the path, and it's gone in! Ewan Roberts again. And Grimsby's defending. Groves' ball forward, looking for Jeffrey. He's done well. He's done very well. And that's a lovely cross towards the far post. There's a goal! Stuart Campbell has equalised for Grimsby. That was great play, though, by the big man, Jeffrey. And Stuart Campbell scores his second goal of the season. For Ewan Roberts, the equaliser coming on the half hour from Stuart Campbell for Grimsby. Always a chance here now. Llewellyn with a second chance to score. This time he takes it. Excellent goal from Chris Llewellyn, his 7th of the season.
Pops it out to Kev Donovan. Tried to flick it into the area, but picked up. Now and Dyer. That looked pretty close to offside there, Mickey Mellon, and slots it into the net. Give Tranmere the lead. So Donovan and Campbell between them to put the ball into the box. Nicely flighted in. Just flicked off the top of Cornwall's head there. Poughton puts the ball back to Caldicott. That was charged down, seemed like by hand, but Poughton puts the ball back in again. Flicked on. Cornwall! Luke Cornwall scores his first goal for Grimsby Town. Great stuff. Ball's headed down to him and it flicked off his boot past Achterberg. And he's getting mobbed there by the crowd. Enjoying every minute of this, no doubt. Ball picked up by Kev Donovan. And now, Livo's in with a chance. From the keeper. Kev Donovan, and it's in! And it's Luke Cornwall! And the goalkeeper was lying prone, rather a controversial goal. And the Tranmere players are really complaining to the referee, but the goal stands. And Luke Cornwall scores his second. Town's passing becoming a bit crisper now. Livo puts McDermott through, can look, Cornwall on the goal line, Livo's there, shoots, and it's in the net! Steve Livingston! He's going to get booked for this though, but he doesn't care. He doesn't care. Town turn it round now, winning 3-1. Cracking goal from Steve Livingston. Put the ball on his left foot, turned across the penalty area, turned and shot home into the far corner. A cracking goal. But he's going to find himself in a referee's book. And I think Cornwall's going in the book as well.
John McDermott meets it. Pitch very heavily sanded in front of us. Paul Groves picks it up. Away by Gallimore. Tries to slot it through. Cornwall just got a touch. Livingston will find the wing and Donovan. Nicely taken. Still Kevin Donovan. He wants a knock-off from Cornwall. Too much on it. Peter Handyside is Paul Groves. Tremendous work rate there by Town, by all involved. Caldicott certainly, and Caldicott there spun off the ball. Watford to come forward. It's knocked off for Mooney. Oh yeah, that's 1-0. They've done nothing all half and they've pinched the lead. Tommy Mooney. Plenty forward for Town. Oh, very deep. Cornwall was there, sends it back. Poughton is in there, still Alan Poughton, clips it back in. Yes! Peter Handyside! He stayed forward, he got in there, and rightly, Town are on level terms. Great ball back in, the free kick looked to be far too deep. Cornwall played his part by nodding it back in, and then Alan Poughton's ball across the face of the goal was met by Peter Handyside. What a piece. Livo asking for it. Campbell. Cornwall having his shirt pulled. That's a great ball if Galley can get to it, which he can. Still Tony Gallimore done tremendously well. It's in! Yes! Caldicott will claim it! Tony Gallimore did the donkey work down the left-hand side. The ball was knocked out of Chamberlain's hands. Caldicott will claim that one. Town go 2-1 up.
A crowd of just under 8,000 were here 69 years ago, April the 30th to be exact, when Grimsby won 6-5 here at the Hawthorns, and since then they haven't won at the home of West Bromwich Albion. West Brom have won 3 out of the last 4 meetings here between the two sides. 19 goals in just over 150 appearances here at the Hawthorns for Donovan. That may fall for Cornwall. Grimsby have the lead. It's the loanee from the champions-elect Fulham that gets it. And it's a team at the bottom that have taken the lead against a team at the top. 22 minutes gone in the first half. It's Cornwall's 3rd of the season, and there won't be many more important than that. Jason Roberts joining Bob Taylor up front, and Adam Chambers will be a straight swap for Richard Snakers in midfield. Great challenge by Handyside, still with Fox, just over the bar. Great opening for West Brom. Straight away the crowd is lifted. To Neil Clement on this left-hand side. Hughes. McDermott on his back, so too Caldicott. Looked like a nasty challenge by the former West Brom man. Looks as though that's going to be the first booking of the game as well for the former West Brom apprentice. Free kick into the feet of Fox. That's going to be danger there. Fell for Roberts after Taylor's header, but the free kick had already been given, I think, against Taylor for the push. Roberts with 15 goals so far this season.
That's only as far as Poughton. Great ball. Good early ball to Donovan, and that's a good cross as well. Campbell looking for edge of the area. Houghton again, 25, 26 yards out. We'll find John McDermott. John McDermott to come forward. Looks for Cornwall. Back again. Oh! Danny Coyne away. Stuart Campbell in an acre of space for a moment. Been pretty quiet so far. Needs to show us what he can do. Couple of goals for us now this season as young Campbell. This is good skill. Still going, drives it in. Good run. Cut inside his man well. Forward. Space over there on the far side with defending too deep. Then comes across. Look at these men. Look at these men, I said, and there's two of them free, and Peter Unlove makes it 1-0. We lost it altogether. The marking had gone. And I think there's a bit of a conversation there between Peter Handyside and Menno Willems.
Scott Matheson is the man in charge. And Grimsby kick off against a Blackburn team for whom this is their game in hand on Bolton. And here's John McDermott, the long-serving Grimsby player. Livingston straight away gets in front of Craig Short and finds Donovan. Campbell has got into the box and is calling for it. Far post! And couldn't have been very far away from producing a good touch there, although there was a push. So this is Janssen. This is David Dunn. Oh, the goalkeeper's let it in! It's a real howler from Danny Coyne. David Dunn's effort creeps in to give Blackburn a vital goal, but what a nightmare moment for the goalkeeper. Sort of night he'd revel in.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's not a fast pitch tonight. It's a Mark Hughes pitch.
Here's Johnson. It's a free header and it's a second goal, and it's Isle Berkovic who's got it.
Well, that's quality. If the first one was lucky, there's nothing at all lucky about this. This is play of the highest order. It really, really is.
And Janssen has bent his run brilliantly. It's Matt Janssen! It's 3-0! Delight for Blackburn as they close in on the Premiership. Despair for Grimsby and for Blackburn's rivals Bolton. But it's that deadly left boot of Matt Janssen again. Crew making a fight of it at Wimbledon. Here's Donovan. Houghton here is onside, and it's deflected across, and Livingston knocks it down, and they pulled one back through Cornwall. The on-loan striker from Fulham gives Blackburn something to think about.
Because there's Poughton makes the run, and he looks as if he may well have just strayed offside, but then take nothing away from him. He's put the cross in. He gets a nice bounce off David Dunn. Eventually it comes down to Luke Cornwall because that man's at the far post. Steve Livingston heads it back across. What a turn.
The first goal that Blackburn have conceded in 5.5 hours of football. Barnsley beat Bolton, and Blackburn will have to win against Portsmouth on the Sunday to clinch promotion. Bent steers it across again, and that's it, completed by Matt Janssen with his second goal of the night. Blackburn's fourth. Rough justice on Grimsby it may be, but Blackburn seemingly heading unrelentingly towards the Premiership.
There's so much about them, haven't they, Blackburn? Even when Grimsby had that good half.
Poughton!
Well, worth a chance. Worth a chance, Rob.
midfield. Alan Poughton, Stuart Campbell and Menno Willems. And up front, Steve Livingston with Kevin Donovan, although Kevin Donovan, well, we will see what's going to happen here. It could be a lone striker job. This job at Fulham, there is no question about that. Gallymore's long ball forward. Knocked away by Andy Melville. Been around a long time now, Andy Melville, of course. Good solid man to have at the back. Gallimore. Good turn, great turn. Vicious shot. I think that was Stuart Campbell. John McDermott had to hurry it. But it's a great run by Donovan if he can reach it, which he does. Loops it into the middle. Willems is good defending, and in fairness, nobody really backing up on the edge of the area. Great header by John McDermott. Donovan out-jumped. Stoll says it's a great run. Wide of the mark. Good run through the middle, I think. Was that Boa Morte or was it Sahar? Picked off by Danny Butterfield. John McDermott stabs it forward. Nicely done. Wants a clearance now. Paul Groves trying to get in and did. Poughton. Well in by Willems. Great tackle by Willems. Sets up Donovan. Needs to look up. There is nobody in the middle. Campbell into the ground. Ball needs to go out. Willems has injured himself in that challenge, and it was a challenge and a half that won the ball. Davis through the middle. Oh, Morte did well. Oh, look at this. Sahar is away. Gotta be. Still another chance. Wide of the mark. Great save by Danny Coyne in the first place, but he slides through the defence like a knife through butter. Goma still carrying it. Wasn't the best of balls. It's made it difficult. Boa Morte. Well in. John McDermott. There was a real... Oh, it's getting a bit silly. Needs a call now. That's good play by him. Well, it's ended up being a good ball. Donovan. John McDermott still chasing. Phelan was there. Good cover by Phelan. Goes deeper. Livingston is there at the near post. Livingston! How close can you get? Space found, but pinched by Poughton. Kevin Donovan still going, still Kevin Donovan. He's off again. Poughton, back to John McDermott. Donovan. John McDermott's ball into the penalty spot. There are men in there. One of them was Campbell. He couldn't reach it. Might come to Livingston now, though. Laid off. Paul Groves. Yeah! Gets the first goal of the afternoon. What a day for the skipper to score. Blasted in from the edge of the area. Took a wicked deflection to take it past Hardeman. But Town go 1-0 up in the 26th minute. Scoreboard looks good at the moment. Well, okay everyone, welcome back here to what's going to be the most important 45 minutes of Grimsby Town season. 1-0 in front against Fulham. The other results going for us. Poughton. The wind's playing a real part here today. It's certainly got stronger in this second half. Oh. see Davis in actual fact. Easy. Thank goodness. This is Sahar, given a bit of space. Has his ball, Morte. Cross slid in, Hales is there.
I don't think there's going to be much time left. Referee looking at his watch. Will we make that the 2 minutes up? Coyne gets the ball. Yep, referee indicating to everybody. Got to go for the pitch, that's it. Town ensure their safety in Division 1 next season. Brilliant. What can we say? As the players go off the pitch, and all the fans are pushing home. So much for the great system. Only to be expected, I suppose.
Get him now! Danny Clyde, tremendous! Tremendous Danny all season! Going that way with
Steve Livingston, I said on the gantry upstairs, we thought you weren't going to be able to make it off the pitch today because you seem to run yourself into the ground more so than normal. Must be a tremendous feeling for you. And Paul Groves, I mean, if anybody was going to score the winning goal today, I mean, it was going to be yourself, wasn't it? Lawrence, congratulations, Lenny. It's a long, hard season for you here.
Yeah, it's always difficult at a club this size, but the players have been tremendous, really. We've had our ups and downs, but today, magnificent performance against Fulham, really. We stuck to the plan. We got the goal at a good time, and we restricted them to only a couple of 3 chances. So it's a great way for us to finish the season, and the crowd were really behind us. It's been a great end to a very difficult season, but we deserved it.
And there was as much steel in this performance today. I mean, it really was. I mean, top of the league side, they looked at as well, did Fulham, but as you say, the town kept going, and we really took the game to them.
Yeah, there was a real determination to win the game. We had a game plan. A lot of it depended on Livo, did magnificently up the front on his own. We got the goal when it mattered, as I say, and you know we're there. I mean, it was one of the best performances of the season, and it's come. The key thing is, it's come at the most important time. And some of these younger players, your Danny Butterfields and your Manos and your Alan Pounds, have taken Stuart Campbell. They've taken a massive step forward in their career today. So credit to them.
Thank you, Darren.